didn't sound check that video.
Hello and welcome back. Oh.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll take care of it, thanks.
Hello and welcome, Grand Rapids. Thank you for joining this evening. I'm your anchor, Josie Sabo.
And I'm your other anchor, Sean Francis. And because you are getting ready for the coming of Barbenheimer, we have the local, national, and world stories that you may have missed.
You're welcome, Grand Rapids. This is
NewsFlash. Dong ding. Our top story tonight, a farmer owes $82,000 in a contract dispute because when a company messaged him saying that they sent him the contract, he responded with a thumbs up emoji, which they presumed meant he accepted, even though he never actually signed the contract. So, if an emoji is now legally binding, can you be sued for sending this when you're not actually dead? Or this if you're not Tom Cruise?
Yeah, can you type this if you didn't eat at Grand Steakhouse? Let alone this if you're not Elon Musk.
Can you do this if you're not actually a happy cat? Or a furry? Or this if you didn't actually, you know...
I don't think it was the water park.
Oh, okay, that's what it means, got it.
Former Charles Manson family member Leslie Van Hoyten, aka the Hot One, has been released from prison after 53 years. Adjusting to the world outside of the Manson cult will be challenging for Van Hoyten, said her attorney in a statement. Leslie will need to learn how to do many things, such as use the internet, pay for things without paper money, and learn how to spot a cult leader, which is going to make the internet part really hard.
A lot of them out there. A new trend has now emerged through TikTok, of course, always. Speaking of cult leaders, people are trading their SPF for IPAs. That's right. People are lathering themselves with beer in pursuit of the perfect tan, when really all that's going to happen is you're going to just be red and sticky. Reportedly, people anywhere ages 15 to 35 have been following this bad advice. And if you are in that younger demographic, trust me, there's a lot cooler things you could be doing with those Miller Lights.
A wave of local residents have been voicing their concern about potential late-night noise levels from the newly proposed Riverfront Amphitheater. The venue promises that after 10 p.m., they will tell the performers and audience to just shush down a little bit.
South Korea recently passed a new law that completely changes how they are keeping record of people's ages. Which at this time means that all newborns are automatically 1 year old, and then everyone advances 1 year on January 1st, rather than their actual birthday. So that means that some people are 1 or 2 years older than they actually are. Said a bunch of 19-year-olds looking to drink soon. And meanwhile, most, people, women of a certain age are really excited about this.
Over across the pond, over 100 people were trapped in the prolific mystery writer Agatha Christie's home. A large tree fell over the one driveway that let people in and out, laying the grounds to be in their very own murder mystery story. I'm very jealous. Unfortunately, though, they were able to remove the tree after some time and everyone went home safely. Said the tour guide, "None of us can leave until we discover this tree's murderer." Oh, I think it was that beaver over there. Well, we still can't leave. The tree's still blocking the driveway.
Linguists have identified a new English dialect emerging in South Florida. They're calling it crazy talk. As a sample sentence demonstrating this dialect, "Hey, Mateo, don't say gay around this croc. He's going to think you're saying gay-da, and then you're going to have to pull your gun on him, which we don't need permits for some reason. Let's just do some meth instead."
PETA and other animal rights organizations are accusing a West Michigan research facility of monkey business for recently introducing 2 primates infected with tuberculosis for medical research purposes. Part of concern comes from whether the monkeys will develop a whirlwind romance, only to reveal their lover daintily coughing blood into a lace handkerchief, like in the movies.
A Florida snake hunter bagged a 16-foot invasive Burmese python that was carrying 60 eggs. The snake, to be fair, was relieved to be caught because it was really tired after carrying all those eggs with no hands. I think that's the appropriate response to that.
A portrait of Catherine Parr, Henry VIII's sixth wife, the only one to outlive him, and most famously the last queen before the invention of corgis, broke records at auction as the most expensive Tudor painting of all time. But wait until somebody sells a four-door painting.
Ooh.
Two and then four.
Incidentally, simply by looking at this painting right now, all of you need to get a punch in the arm. Very subtle. Thanks.
Even though he didn't kill this wife, he still managed to have her framed. And lastly, we can all agree on two things. One, she was so good on Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
And two, this portrait is clearly ahead of all the others.
Hey! All right. Oompa loompa doopity deest. The trailer for the Willy Wonka prequel film has been released. Is this another cash grab for or is it a genuine attempt at honoring intellectual property? To discuss, we present our segment, Point Counterpoint. Josie?
Oompa loompa doopity done. I think this new Wonka movie looks fun.
Oompa loompa doopity dame. Hot take, I think all of the Wonka films are pretty lame.
Oompa loompa doopity doo. It's the same people who made Perfect Rotten Tomato score holder Paddington too.
Oompa loompa doopity dant. I feel embarrassed for Oompa loompa Hugh Grant.
Oompa loompa doopity dice. At least the cinematography looks really nice.
Oompa loompa doopity day. I'm very unimpressed by Timothy Chalamet.
Oompa loompa doopity door. Personally, I'm excited for some new Willy Wonka lore.
Oompa loompa doopity dude. I bet he had a real fucked up childhood. I don't like the look of it.
Oompa loompa doopity dud. You're being a real pretentious stick in the mud.
Oompa loompa doopity duck. I don't give a flying.
Oompa loompa doopity doors. I think this bit has run its course. We also want to thank our writers for NewsFlash this week, and if you want to see your name up here, you can submit your jokes to the email comedyoutletmondays@gmail.com with the subject NewsFlash Tips.
Yep, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, I guess. I don't know why we're still doing it. Rewatch videos from past shows, lineups for future shows, find our submission form to get your act on stage, and learn about other ways to get involved. And if you can't wait around for that, you can hop up on stage at the end of the show during our free open improv jam. Yeah! But now, Grand Rapids, you're welcome. Newsflash, this is Comedy Outlet Monday!